Let's talk sun protection. I would assume that all of you are using sunscreen. If you are not, you ought to hang around and listen for a bit. I have been using sunscreen for decades now. The moment I realized the damage UVB has on my skin, I immediately jumped into this sunscreen movement, and I have been pretty diligent about it. Back then, our main concern was really the UVB rays, and therefore a lot of sunscreen has the SPF rating, and that was how we make a choice on which type of sunscreen we would purchase. However, in recent times, scientists have discovered that UVB may not be the only, or rather UVB is not the only UV ray that can damage one's skin. And of course, everyone is familiar with UVA is of concerns because it is able to reach deep into the skin layer and damage the collagen and elastin. And this damage will cause skin aging and as well as predisposes one to skin cancer. And even more recently, scientists have discovered another range of light called the high energy visible light, or more commonly known as the blue light. These are the light that comes from digital devices and computer screen. And it causes damage to the skin as well. Another light, which is also known as the infrared radiation. This is another type of light that can damage one's skin. And the blue light, or more commonly known as the high energy visible light, plus the infrared radiation, can actually cause a lot of free radicals on your skin. And all these factors will lead to skin aging. And not only that, these additional harmful rays will also cause skin cancers if one does not protect against it. I hope that this brief explanation will somewhat convince you on the importance of adding this additional step in your morning skincare routine. So do remember to apply your sunscreen before you go out under the sun. Right now, I will share with you 6 tips on sun protection. And number 1, do ensure that when you purchase your sunscreen, do look out for both UVB and UVA protection. Sometimes UVA protection comes under the label PA+++, a maximum of 4 to 5 pluses. So PA plus indicates the UVA protection. And if possible, you can even look for sunscreen that has the additional blue light protection as well as the infrared radiation protection. Number 2, do apply your sunscreen at least 20 minutes before going under the sun. And number 3, if possible, do use physical protection like wearing a hat or wearing a long sleeve blouse or shirt, or even carrying an umbrella. These are physical sun protection that are very effective. Number 4, you need to apply sufficient amount of sunscreen on your face, and a pea-sized blob of sunscreen will not work. I would try and do another video to show you the correct amount of sunscreen to use. And number 5, do not apply sunscreen directly on your skin. Well, basically sunscreen contains UV filters, and these UV filters are the ones that protect your skin from the harmful rays. And ideally, you should have your serum and your lotion sitting below the sunscreen. So in other words, do apply the serum, the lotion, and then your sunscreen on top of that. Sun protection tip number 6. It is nothing like having a powerful protection coming from within. And you can achieve this by eating food high in antioxidant. And food that are high in antioxidants there are many examples out there. And some of those are things like fruits, berries, vegetables, seeds, and nuts. And these should be consumed, and these kind of food should be part of your diet. Personally, I take a big mug of super green juice every morning, and I drink oil as well. Yes, I drink oil. And some of this oil that I drink, that I consume, are actually very high in omega-3 and 6 and high in vitamins. So I take this oil in and I get the protection from within. So a lot of this oil, some of these oil are like sacha inchi oil, tomato seed oil, pomegranate oil, what else? Flaxseed oil, and as well as cabbage oil. These are the oils that I consume on a daily basis. And some of these oil are also found in the sage and ylang day and night serum.